I'm making a sound of relief when I haven't even drank yet. Hold on. What's up, guys? And I go the pencil here. And what's up? What's up, guys? I go the pencil here. What's up? But here we are to review to review. Plot twist, the live reaction is becoming a review. Nah, but here we are to do a live reaction to chapter 63 of Record of Ragnarok. I remember for last month I meant to record a live reaction, but I think I was like just so impatient because like the last month's chapter took forever to get translated. So I was just like, I gotta make this review. It's like halfway through the month already, and somehow Record of Ragnarok isn't even translated yet. So like, I'll readily admit I was on a bit of demon time when it came to doing that. That's why you didn't get a live reaction, but here we are, live reaction for the double drop this month. So, enough of that, let's hop right into it. Editing me, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright. So at long last, Hades-sama's attack has pierced the defenses of Qin Shi Huang's impregnable armor. Well, if it's not impregnable armor anymore, if it gets broken. Like legitimately, golly, like, man, I don't know. Like, I get it. These are literal deities wielding divine weapons versus humans who are doing the same. Like, obviously, the quality. But then again, this is like, I'm not sure how some of the divine weapons are forged within the heavenly realms and stuff like that. But unless it's on some God of High School type beat, like God of High School Dragons, where they're like actually also putting people into their weapons, why are they so strong? Like, in comparison, like, I get it, this one in particular has an amp, but this isn't the only complaint. Like, for like almost every single one of the divine weapons we've seen so far has broke before the user did. Like, if his armor was better, Hades' attack would have failed. But since his armor wasn't better, bada bing, bada boo. I don't know. That's kind of, I feel bad. I feel bad for a lot of the human fighters on that point because like they're being cheated in more ways than one. But enough of that. Let's see. So yep, Hades posing up, happy to be proud. Let's see. So this is the true power of the king. My apologies. Let's see. So this is the true power of the king of the underworld. What a terrifying strike. Okay, so yeah, these are still the guys. It's very interesting how little the gods know about each other. Like, considering this is quite literally a pantheon, like everybody's here. I know they only have a summit every 2,000 years, so maybe that's it. That makes sense, actually. You know what? They don't necessarily gather too much. So I guess that's why they've never really, like, seen each other. Like, they don't even know the limits of their, like, fellow gods' abilities, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. But I suppose, like, the only one but they didn't even know Zeus that well. That's the crazy thing. He's their leader, and he didn't know him that well. But let's go on. It's Thor, like, he only shows up every little bit, every couple of chapters, right? But I love seeing him. And it's very cool to see, like, I feel like the last time we saw him, he was smiling at Buddha. So I feel like after Lubu, and I think I've said this before, but after Lubu, Thor is definitely more on the human side. Like, look, he's expressing, like disappointment. I'm not sure if it's disappointment in the fact that the humans are losing or just disappointment in that Qin is weak. But then again, like I said, Qin isn't weak, it's his weapon. So maybe Thor's like, darn, if only I could get him this Mjolnir type beat, maybe he would have won. But then we get to see, okay. So Shiva's still slow, like his arms are coming back more and more. But it's hilarious that he's just like, is he watching on his phone? Like, I'm not sure where he's watching. No, I think he's watching it actually. I wonder why he has his hand up. I don't think he's holding a phone. I get to see Loki. I wonder where Loki is. He walked off after the Hercules fight, and he was wandering around with Buddha. So maybe that's why he's not there watching it in person. Interesting. But okay. Yo, Hades, while this man is bleeding right now, this ain't really time to be posted up and standing there. Maybe you should lunge in and get in his gut. I said what I said. But see, so this is the power that used to repel the Titans. Interesting. So Odin does know of it. See, that's the thing. Like, how much information is shared? I know Odin is a particular like in lore, he's just very knowledgeable. So maybe this is a thing that only Oda would know, and it's supposed to be like a hint to that part of his mythological basis of a character. But what the gods do and don't know about each other is very like up in the air. I'm very intrigued. I know it's a like a level thing. Like he's a leader god, so he obviously has access to more information. So maybe that doesn't mean anything, but very interesting, very interesting. And it's also cool to see Odin speaking more and more. Like remember at the beginning of the series, his crows always spoke for him, like Hugin and Mugnin. Like they only spoke. But now he gapping it up. I appreciate that. For an attack to penetrate the entirety of that volume, it must have contained an unimaginable amount of power. Yeah, to be honest, I also never witnessed in person. That now at least. So even Zeus is impressed by the amount of power that was put behind that. So more, I mean, to be fair, ironically enough, you can get characters like Sasuke, Poseidon, Hades, Adonis. Like you can get them all to some degree of universal, just because they're all, well, obviously the humans because they fought the beings who were there, but the beings like Hades, like Poseidon, like Zeus, like Adonis, they were all there before the creation of the universe. So they sat there and take the big bang. So they're all, in one way or another, a little bit universal, know what I'm saying? So it's crazy to get that, like, substantiated, that even Zeus is impressed, when we know Zeus is a demon himself. Let's see. It's only natural. What's wrong, Ares? Why are you crying? What a beautiful sight my eyes witnessing. That man right there is the elder brother of us Greek gods. Whoa. I know this is, like, a machine translation. I'm sorry, all your boys mad dehydrated. I'm about to go on a recording binge. So I got a whole thing of water right there. But the elder brother of us Greek guy, he's not us. Whoa, watch your tone, brother. That's your uncle right there. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. I'll admit, though, that is a really cool shot. Though, admittedly, like, all the blood does take a bit away from the detailing that I like in Record of Ragnarok. Like, the musculature is one of my favorite things in Record of Ragnarok. Like, look at Adam, look at Hercules, look at Zeus, look at, ironically enough, look at Thor. Like, the musculature is one of my favorite things, and when they get all bloody like this, it kind of, like, hides some of the work. And I'm not saying it's lazy or anything. Like, I know that's the immediate thing that some people leap to. I'm not saying it's lazy, but come on now. You're hiding the goods. But, of course, let's see. Oh, interesting. So the pieces, so the piece, they'll usually, that's weird though. Like, when Sasuke's weapon broke, I mean, I guess that was because, like, that's the two-sided nature of his particular Volund. But, like, when Hades split his sword, it didn't just evaporate. Weird. There's some. So Nisama, she okay? And I believe you already know the answer to that goal value. So he's using all of herself and shit. So she's gonna come back missing a piece of herself, essentially. If Kin wins, that's what would happen, I'm assuming. So, like, she's probably armless now, or something like that. Let's see. So it's only natural. Oh no. So she pops up. Oh, okay. So she's missing a chunk out of her shoulder. Interesting. She's not left unscathed. But ironically, she's not bleeding. I wonder if that's only, like, a repercussion of the spirit thing, and or Valkyries just don't have blood. Like, they just don't have flesh or no organs. Like, they're like porcelain dolls. I wonder. Are you okay, Alvatir? More or less. Oh, it's cool. It's cool to see that they're discussing. Like, this is the only other time I remember, like, a Volund and their wielder truly, like, having conversation in battle. Because, like, obviously Sasuke's been talking with his Volund for a while now that he's won and he's just vibing. But the only time we've seen that is with Sasuke, I'm pretty sure, in the somewhat midst of battle. Meanwhile, and what's his face? Raiden. We saw with him too. So, you know, some of these dudes talking to their Volunds. Pretty neat. More or less. Let's see. I'm sorry, it's my fault that you're hurt. What? No, it isn't. It's her fault that she broke. Let's see. Hey, compared to your industries, this is nothing. Also, same question for you. Are you okay? Dude's missing a chunk of his shoulder. Momentai. Interesting. Compared to the pain of others, I can endure my own pain for as long as needed. Okay. Interesting. So, I guess enduring so much, like, diverse amounts of pain throughout the years has given him an insane pain tolerance. Then again, he was just holding his shoulder, but that may have been, like, stop the bleeding. Jeez, you're such a... Oh, we cut off? This is not good. He can't use that anymore. Head of the line for him, right? What are you talking about? Shi Huang's precious airboats being blocked, and considering his left shoulder has been compromised, using the heavenly hand of defense should now be impossible. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, interesting. I love how Oki. Once again, I love the implications of this group in particular being together, like Isami Kondo, Soji Okita, and Sasuke Kojiro. Like, them being together always gives you, like, a technical insight into these battles, because they're all just really good warriors. So, it's great to see them used. Though I do wish we got some more. Like, I would love to see Buddha's reactions to this fight. We got Shiva's, we got Zeus's, we got a bunch. But, like, everyone who's still alive, or some more people, not just these guys, because we have been seeing them a lot. In other words, there's no longer a way for him to defend from that god's attacks anymore. Right. So now, essentially, Huang has to go purely on the offensive. So that'll be interesting. Be proud of yourself. That you made me go as far as to use Desmos means you really had me against the ropes. Facts. His overwhelming power has left Qinshi Huang without any options. But he does have that sword style. We do know that. So I'm assuming that's what we're going to switch to, the blade style of it's here. The longer this continues, the less chance I see for us to win. I think I'll put everything I have into my next attack. We sign that life force in there? Sign that juice? Okay. That's so not like you. You're a king. Aren't you? Then talk like one. I don't have an immune. Hold my head high. My boyish young lady. She, I know they're sisters and all, but outside of the fact that she has, like, rainbow colored, not rainbow colored, I'm not trying not to ASMR y'all too hard, but aside from the fact that she has, like, reddish looking hair, she's literally the exact same as Jax Volund, like, down to the design and everything. I don't know, I would like a little bit more diversity, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, I don't have it in the hole my head, boy, surely. I just, no matter what, I really want to win. Aw, I like, sure, he's the arrogant, proud king that will bust through walls, but at the same time, he still has a bit of that humble, like, I mean, that's bad that he went through that. Sorry. But it's bad that he went through that. But in that same vein, right, like, it's good. It's very, very good that he took lessons from that. Like, he's still, in heart, like, humble enough to be kind. And she likes that. Okay, that's good. I know. Honestly, that's just the kind of selfishness I expect from a king. Ah, okay, that's an interesting way to flip it. So I guess this is a alternate kind of Revolund. Huh. Interesting. So I guess now that the pauldron's broken, like, she can just Revolund into something else. I'll give you every bit of my power. Were you not before? like, so you were holding back some of the special sauce. That's why this man's getting pieced up right now. But let's see. Give you all my power. Alvatir, so see something's changing her shape. Alvatir. The rune that dwells within her name is Defender of the Army, meaning Almighty Spalder's renewed. Ah, okay. First Emperor, Sword of Gold. Let's see, how many swordsmen have we had so far? And how many swordsmen have been, like, the final piece of a fight? Sasuke? That's it? No, that's not it. Sasuke, Buddha. Buddha just recently had a fight with a sword. Anyone else have a sword? Oh, please shut up. Zeus versus Adam. Lubu versus Thor. Different weapons. Sasuke versus Poseidon. That was a sword. But that was only one sword. Then fourth match was Jack Herc. No sword. Yeah, let me shut up. The sword's cool. So the first Emperor, Sword of Gojian. That's a really cool looking sword design, though. I like it a lot. A sword, yes. In other words, the best way to defend is to attack. Yep, exactly. Switching up the style. I am the king who stands on top of kings. A king's pride is only in protecting his people. Very interesting. So, something I spun in a lot of my earlier reviews of these chapters, or, like, specifically these chapters, like the Hades Qin Shi Huang fight is that I thought that the two sides that were going on is that Hades is selfish as a king because he mainly cares about his brothers and his family, which is still good, but much more personal. Meanwhile, Huang is technically the better king because he cares for all of his people. He's not fighting for a certain sect of them. I like that. Impressive. What an honorable king. Well then, I'm sure Desmos will enjoy eating that heart of yours. That's a bar. I like that. I'm sure Desmos will enjoy eating that heart of yours. I'm gonna steal that. Yo, my fan fictions, yo. I'm gonna steal that bar. Don't mind me wrecking it right now, Arthur. I'm sure Blank will enjoy eating. I'm sure the Keyblade will enjoy consuming that heart of yours. Yo, I'm definitely stealing that. That's a whole bar right there. That's a whole bar. All right, but let's see. Carrying the pride of the gods on his back, the king of Underworld puts his life on the line. He who knows human pain more than anyone else, the king where it all began fights for the sake of his people. Only a king can understand. That's the thumbnail. There it is. That's the thumbnail. It could be no other. Let's see. Only a king can understand another king. The two kings thankfully knew that the end of their match was drawing closer. Those are some fun. I like the artistic ability, the strength, the girth, if you will, to be able to do something like this. Amazing. I love the detail. Oh, but yeah, this is definitely getting. I've been thinking of another series. I know I should stop making series on the channel. There are only 7 days in a week. I know, and I'm already reviewing a whole series. I know, and I've already somebody like I have a month worth of Blue Lock videos planned. Like, I literally have a Google Doc with them, like 30 of them already, and I know I'm not done listing down ideas. Yeah, I need to stop making things, but I really want to do, like, a perfect panel series, like, straight up this, breaking down panels and why they want to bust. But let's see. Sticking to the end of their match was drawing near. Ooh, look at, okay, so everyone's a bit hyped. The kings and the gods, interesting. I love the tension that's being built up here. I get it that Arm is disabled, but Jesus, look a little goofy. But and the sword, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, Desmos, just because of how tiny the sword is relative to the shot, and like I know it's very difficult. Like notably, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I work on. Let me see. Where's one of my sketchbooks? I have the one I'm using right now. It's almost done, but like. I use 9 by 6 inch sketchbooks, so I definitely understand the struggle of fitting in a small page, but the story kind of looks a little goofy, tiny like that. Let's see. Everyone's ready. Everyone's banking on it. Oop! The guy fighting for Poseidon, Gear. Everybody's here. Ikor, Eos, Blood-led Dawn. Whew. Chiyu, Sword Style. Shiko Enzan, First Emperor Swallow Swag. Oh, Swallow. Look at that. Was Sasuke's attack also Swallow based? I feel like it was. No, it could slash a Swallow. I don't think it was actually called. Swallow Slash. There we go. I don't know why my brain was lagging so hard there. But let's see. Ooh, and they clash perfectly. Like the very edge of his blade to the very tip of his spear. They're touching tips. But wow. And that's extremely impressive. Like with one arm, meaning he can't like a lot of force comes from like full body motion. He's not even being able to use his full body motion here. And he's clashing directly with Hades, someone who's been implied at least to be extremely physically powerful. Oop, looks like the clash did not last. Bada bing. Oh, God. He's gonna lose the arm. He gonna have to sack the arm right now, isn't he? Golly. That's a really nice sword, though. But, let's see. Oh, I feel so bad. I legit, like, once again, I think she is, I'm not sure who I like more. I'm not sure if I like Chun Yu more or Rudra more in terms of, like, backstory exclusive characters. They're both goated though, but man, like she's literally just seeing her son die. That's crazy. Please don't tell me. Does he lose here? His whole arm's okay. So Hades missed. So hypothetically, he could get back up, but golly, the arm is gone. Let me see. Has anyone lost an arm? What was the most damage somebody took? Hajun ripped off his own arm, so he doesn't count. But I mean, but that's usually like the end of a battle kind of thing. Then again, I know Lubu. Anyway, it's crazy. Golly, arm gone. Hades Sama's strike completely overcame the King of Man. You know, as expected. Hearst, why are you speaking up like this? Your technique that solely focuses on attacking, you still didn't reach Hades. King Shi Huang. Is this it? With all my power, we still couldn't reach him. How beautiful. Yeah. Is he on? Is he smoking that? That good? But interesting. That's once again a very beautiful. I just love Record of Ragnarok artwork. Like I said, the only other series that I personally review on a week-by-week basis that like comes close, or even a month-by-month basis, which is what Record of Ragnarok is on, is My Hero Academia. So, but even then, I will say, peak My Hero Academia does not come close to peak Record of Ragnarok. Well, on average, I'd say they're pretty comparable. How beautiful. Like the star, I can see. Ooh, his cheeks are out for the world to see. And so his arm's gone. The star, I can see it. Oh, okay, so he's getting back up. Yin Zhang, aw. She's calling her baby. That's enough. You've done more than enough. And she, Huang, you already did great. You don't need to get. Oh, I'm getting Adam flashbacks. No, don't do this. Yo, if he loses, please don't run. Please don't run back Adam again. Please don't run back Adam again. Is the next chapter the end of the fight? No way. Oh, I'm actually like straight up. I'm not perspiring. My tears are not moist. Like my tear ducts are not tear ducting right now. But man, and I he goated. I ain't gonna lie. He's standing. Okay. Wow. He got all humanity crying right now. A king never died. Just like a fox. Oh, Ragnarok took it, man. A king never doubts. A king never yields. A king never relies. A king never gives up. Ah, that's a bar. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. And that's the end of the chapter, isn't it? Ah, golly gee, Willikers. That's a good chapter. That's a good chapter. This is 10 out of 10. Like raw reaction thoughts, 10 out of 10. The artwork, peak. The battle, peak. The lines, peak. The inspiration, peak. However, I'm gonna call it off right here because Chapter 64 is already out. So we're gonna have a live reaction on that. Coming soon. Let's get it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for all your support. Greatly appreciate it, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is That by the Pencil, writing off.